Since I started my business in 2017, I've always tried to just keep it real about the journey and be honest, even at the detriment to myself or like feeling really vulnerable. And so that's what I'm going to do here today. I got off Instagram a month ago and it's kind of, I'm not sure how long. I'll for sure do it through the summer, but it just wasn't serving me. I wasn't getting clients. I primarily get most of my clients through search engine optimization. If you're curious about my process, I'll link the free training below. But it's so funny because when you start in business, I feel like the comparison is strong, right? Because you're starting and you're like, at least for me, I was like, they're a better designer, they're more creative. And then you start to like get a lot of inquiries and make more money and you get a little bit more confident. And then the past year of my business has just been terrible. The inquiries have been so low. Like the past year, my income is similar to what I made the first year of my business 7 years ago. And this has been kind of a trend with other designers as I've chatted with them, but it's just been wild. It's been wild, which I hate sharing because I'm like, now people are going to want to not work with me even more. But so I just felt like Instagram, I mean, everyone's putting the best foot forward. And so it felt like everyone was just having these successes of businesses and huge launches and getting tons of clients. And I was just feeling so far behind. So I went off and it has not affected my business at all because, well, I wasn't getting anything anyway. So it just has continued to stay that way. But what am I doing? What practical tips can I give you? One, if Instagram isn't, or whatever social media platform or whatever marketing effort isn't serving you, maybe stop it. Like I'm all about trying new things and giving it a month. But if it's not serving you, maybe stop. So that'll be the first thing. The second thing is I decided to get life coaching. And you might be like, Becca, I don't have $1,500 to fork out for a life coach. Neither did I. Actually, this Christian life coach reached out to me and asked me if I'd be willing to exchange services for a website in a day. So I designed her website and she is giving me coaching services for the next 12 weeks. Here's the website that I designed for her in one day. And it was so fun, side note, because a lot of times I do a lot of like really clean and modern websites, and this was a lot more like retro and boho, so it was just a really fun design for me. But I have been working with her, and she's really been helping me uncover my thought patterns, and then like how those thoughts affect my feelings, and then how those feelings affect my actions. So I go through negatively what that looks like, and then every day I go through positively like what do I want to believe. So I'm currently working through trying to figure out 3 declarations. I'm calling this my summer of transformation, and I'm working through 3 declarations that I want. And so for example, and this is going to be a little like Christian because that's kind of where we come from, but you can make this not if that's not your vibe. I struggle with believing that God wants to bless me financially. And part of that comes from I was a missionary in Honduras for a year and a half, and so there's a lot of just trauma and stuff that happened there that reiterated this thought process. But like one of my like declarations is I am prosperous. And so I have a whole bunch of other ones, maybe some that are more personal, but that is kind of what I'm working through. And I'm just really hoping that by August, I don't know, that I can feel more full, maybe is the word. I think the moral of the story here is whether you're 1 year into business or 7 years into business, it is this continual process of working through comparison, negative thoughts, being willing to try new things, but then if they don't work, not taking it personally, right? Because that's how you grow and how you learn. And so this is just the season I'm in. I will keep you guys updated if you're interested. Let me know about how this summer of transformation goes and how my declarations evolve. And I think I'm hoping I can really rewire some of these thought patterns I've had for a long time. So if you guys are interested in the process, make sure to let me know because this is a lot more vulnerable than my normal Show It or Squarespace website tutorial. So let me know if you're interested in more of this type of thing.